We're going live.
5.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
I knew
to the Mimic Loaf stream. Tonight we are going to be continuing our Curse of Strahd campaign, our Oogie Boogie Scary Man campaign.
Spooky scary. Oh, wait, no, I've got my character sheet on my phone.
Yeah, but then you can't do anything. Oh, I couldn't get to that stage actually.
It's fine, I've already leveled up, so.
Sorry we're a little bit late. We've been having a little bit of D&D Beyond issues. And by a little bit, I mean we still have
A lot of it.
A lot of it. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you for bearing with us. If you haven't already, we have a YouTube channel, we have a Discord server, and we have an Instagram. Please jump over to those. Should be Mimic Loaf at each. Links are in our channel description, our channel page. Yeah, give us a like, give us a follow. That would be very much appreciated. As always, this stream is sponsored by Stabby Joe & Co., our friends, our benefactors.
Mysterious benefactors.
Yeah. The Eldritch being himself.
The shadowy organization. The puppet masters that control our strings.
Yeah. They make fine clothing. Go check them out. Use code MimicLoaf.
Mimic 5.
Mimic 5.
Mimic
sorry.
5.
I'm getting things mixed up. Mimic 5 at checkout to get 5% off, which is absolutely crazy. We also have another sponsor, which is Dubby. For those that don't know what Dubby is, they are a maker of fine, what do you call it?
Okay.
Just
You've got the same script for everything. Stabby Joe
They are the
makers of fine clothes. W, makers of fine
caffeine.
Beverages.
The caffeine.
Caffeinated beverages.
Yeah, the caffeinated beverages that we all enjoy, amino acids, etc., etc. You can head over to their website, which I believe is w.dg. And if you use Mimic Loaf at checkout, you get 10% off. Wow.
First 5, now 10. Oh,
spoiling us. So yeah, if you're into caffeine as much as the rest of us and need your little bit of a boost, head over there and grab some of those. I believe that is all. Sam, have you finished leveling up your character yet, or should I continue rambling?
No. It's okay. I'll get it done.
Okay.
It's happening while we talk.
Combat straight up. Yeah. Does anybody have anything else to add, or am I forgetting anything?
No, ma'am.
No.
No, we can talk about it later.
Okay, cool. So then, without further ado, let's get into it. Under the ominous gaze of the Serpools, the party left Madame Eva's tent, their minds filled with the foreboding prophecies. Their quest for the Vistani treasure led them to the Tome of Strahd, where cryptic insights into defeating the Dark Lord Strahd von Barovich were revealed. Deciding to seek refuge in the Vistani camp for the night, they slept, their dreams entangled with haunting whispers. As dawn's pale light pierced through the shadows, the group set out on the old Slavic road, their journey towards Vallaki shrouded in mist. Reaching the Sir Pools, they faced a formidable obstacle, an embankment leading to a bridge that held an eerie air of forewarning. Crossing the bridge, the road split before them. Irina's somber gaze fell upon the eastern path, the dreaded direction leading to Castle Ravenloft, Strahd's lair. An eerie fog began to creep in from the mountains, seeming to echo the looming threat of their relentless pursuer. As they continued northward, the unforgiving road unleashed its dark secrets. Direwolves, harbingers of the night's malevolence, set upon the party, their snarls breaking the silence of the desolate land. In a fierce battle, the party emerged victorious, their blades dripping with the blood of their monstrous adversaries. With the wolves' howls fading into the chilling wind, the road presented a fork once more. One path headed north, beckoning them onward, while the other winding westward, leading to a large windmill. A familiar bird once fed by Derek on a restless night squawked in the distance, a harbinger of potential horrors lurking within the windmill's dark confines. Heeding the bird's warning, the party chose to steer clear of the windmill's perilous mysteries and return to the main road, embracing the northern path. With every step, the looming shadow of Castle Ravenloft weighed heavily on their hearts, and the chilling embrace of the fog seemed to tighten its grip. Uncertain of what await them in the cursed lands of Barovia, they pressed onward, determined to face the darkness that lurked in the heart of the night. As me. So
oh my God, every week. You
I
get
know,
me every
right?
week.
I'm just that great of a voice actor, right?
You'd think I'd learn.
You'd think. So that is where we're going to pick up. So you guys just defeated all of the wolves. We're heading off away from the Durst Mill, the windmill that the bird pretty much told you not to go to. Yeah. The fog begins to slowly come over the mountains. The sun has set. You can choose to continue on the road or camp out for the night.
How long has it been since we had a rest? It's been a while.
It's been
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been about 2 weeks.
I don't think
Almost
it's been that
exactly.
long, really.
I think we did say we were going to long rest
We
here.
rested at Sir Pool's.
At the
But-
encampment.
We at the encampment, but we haven't really come. This was our first combat, I believe.
Yeah.
After that, we found the book. Then we left up to the great waterfall where I threw the ashes in Peregrine's face.
Ah, yes, the forbidden Milo.
And then we came across the huge iron gates, and then that's when the fog set in and the direwolves attacked. What session are we up to? Session
6.
6 already. Crazy.
Yeah,
Oh.
tell me about it.
I may have used both. Yeah, I have. I have used both of my trick shots. So I don't
I've
know.
used all my shit too.
If you guys want to do a long rest, then I'm down.
Cool.
I mean, I got pretty fucked up the last fights again. So
Yeah, that's the reason I have no spells left.
okay, cool. I guess.
So we're
I guess we're
all-
taking a long rest then.
we're
Oh,
all-
sorry, guys.
Cool. So you guys are heading on the old Slavic road. Do you guys want to take off from the road? What do you want to do? Where do you want to camp? Darcy?
I was gonna say I'd like to do what we did last time. I think we rested not long ago, but I would like to try and find somewhere that's like easily defensible, like a little, clearing or something like that, somewhere we can set up and it's easy for whoever's taking watch to keep an eye out.
Yep.
I kind of like down the road a bit. There's a little bit of like a where the road bends
Yeah,
a
I
bit
can
more.
I can see what you mean. Yeah.
Mountains on one side, like there's mountains on one side. I want to go there.
Yeah. Cool. So make a perception check for me. I'll allow two people to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Perception. Also, my character sheet's loading now, so that's great.
No, mine's not.
Not great. I got an 11 for my
Alright.
perception.
Cool. So you, as in you rolled a 16, or that's
15.
15. Cool. So you's pretty much coming down the road. You find a little spot off to the side of the road that is doesn't have as many trees. Trees pretty much flank both sides of the road. And it's hard to get a visual sight anywhere further than like 20 feet. There is a small clearing off to one side. Are you in?
Character sheet loaded.
Fuck yeah, so I can close those two tabs now. And just double checking, Sam, you got it yours?
Oh,
Okay.
sorry, just before we go forward there, that was a 15 on the roll, so it was 19%.
Yeah, I added it over here.
Okay, cool.
I'm working on mine. Hold on.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so there's a little clearing off to the side of one of the roads that is open. It gives you a little bit more vision comparatively to the rest, if that's where you'd like to go down.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Just somewhere that's like we can easily defend if something happens, you know?
Awesome.
Yep.
Irina starts off by collecting some like sticks that are loose from the ground, and creates like a small bonfire, like a small, I guess, stick pile. And then she kind of like looks to the group and is like, "Does anyone have a match?"
I'll just firebolt.
Cool. She kind of like jumps back a little bit as the firebolt ignites the campfire, and she just kind of like nods and continues helping set up the camp as much as possible, getting bedrolls out, whatnot. Those with high passive perception would notice that Irina she seems a little bit on edge. What do you guys want to do? You just going straight down, or any conversation you guys want to have?
Where are we headed again? I can never remember the name of the fucking place. It's
What constitutes a high passive perception?
Like 15 plus?
Okay.
where are we going again? Ismark? Is that what it's called?
No, Ismark is
No.
the brother.
Oh, is the guy? Yeah.
You are
hi,
heading
Mark.
to Vallaki.
Vallaki. Yes, I got it written here. Vallaki. I would like to quickly just have a quick powwow, you know, with Irina,
Yeah.
and just ask her if she knows anything about Vallaki, if she's ever been there before, or what she's heard. You know, what kind of place is Vallaki?
It's a fortified town. Like, it's got a big gate around the outside. It's kind of like it's quite close to Lake Zorovich. I've never been myself, but it's quite a fortified position.
Okay.
And I assume that's why my brother wanted you to take me there, because it should hopefully keep me safe from him. And she kind of like gestures towards the mountains.
Will we have any trouble getting into the town? Like, do they require anything for because I mean, for all we're all just random travelers, you know, it's not like will we have to do anything to get in? We have to have any kind of documentation or anything?
I hope not. I mean, I've got like my house seal that might allow us passage, but I really do hope that there's nothing else that they need. Again, I've haven't been there. I try not to leave the house as much as possible with Strahd floating the nights.
Yeah, of course. Well, thank you. That's what I really wanted to know. Thank you.
She just kind of nods.
I want to go curl up on Ornak's belly again.
While everyone's sort of getting bedded down, Rich is just going to be sitting there on his bedroll, and he's like field stripping his pistols to just make sure they're all good. But then I feel like he's investigating how his pistols actually work.
Yeah, cool.
Just trying to get better at the whole gunsmithing thing.
Yeah, sick. Do you want to do you want to roll a gunsmithing check? Like, are you working on something in particular, or are you just trying to?
Yeah, I think
better at it.
Richard's probably trying to figure out if his guns can be perhaps used some way else.
Okay. What way
So,
else?
Well, I've got like bits in my backpack, and like he's wondering if like perhaps they can be incorporated into the bits in my backpack
Yeah. Okay.
in some way.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Roll me a gunsmith check.
Okay.
Ethan Yates, there's background audio coming through from something.
Like, what's it sound like? Voices or?
Like a TV.
It must be the TV next door. Sorry, I can't hear it. I'll just go get someone to turn it down.
Sorry.
All good.
Yeah, gunsmithing check for me.
18.
18, sweet. Pulling your gun to bits and like kind of cleaning it, doing what you need to do. You think you could definitely with a good amount of time make something up. It's definitely like it's not something that somebody like you pick somebody out on the street and they'd be able to do, but you're familiar enough with these weapons that you feel confident that you'd be able to do something.
Okay.
Like changing its firing capabilities or its triggering mechanisms, creating a new weapon from its bits, like all that kind of stuff. You are certain you'd be able to do it.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to do anything about it just now.
Sweet. Irina does see you working with them and then like kind of leans over to the closest person, which we'll say is just like Derek, and then says, "What are those things?"
I suppose they're kind of like magic of some sort. They throw metal at high speed. I'm not really sure, to be honest.
I like to think that Derek's like some kind of demonic sorcery. I don't understand it.
It's a sin, is what it is.
It's a one-way ticket to hell.
Yeah, she's not being overly quiet about it, and yeah, you're just a little bit far off the camp, but you definitely hear it.
Okay. Let me tell you, it's without going into full technical details, essentially, I use gunpowder to shoot a projectile, much like a bow shoots an arrow. The pressure created in the chamber will push the bullet fast and will basically kill anything if I hit it.
So it's like a crossbow, but with more steps.
It's like a crossbow with more witchcraft.
Right. It's just, I've never seen one of these before.
Well, seems like a lot of people in this place have never seen them before. But just so you know, they are very dangerous.
I will remember to keep my distance from you then.
Yeah.
I'll be
By the
sticking to
time
my lightning hammer. Thank you.
Peregrine?
Got approved. How far is like the tree line behind us?
It's about probably about 20 feet is where the tree line starts behind you.
Cool. You guys will see Peregrine sort of hop his way over to the tree line and start like pulling out a seemingly infinite amount of wire from one of the pockets in his cloak. And I'm going to ritually cast Alarm across the entire tree line. Eventually you see that sort of bright blue that comes up when I cast magic slowly dissipate and it blends into the tree line.
Nice. You have successfully created an alarm system. What does your alarm sound like when it goes off?
I'll figure it out if it goes off.
Or your dog.
Or your
Wake
dog-
up, your
put your
dog.
dogs away.
Cool. Camp is set up. There's a small fire. Anything else you guys want to do? Or are we calling that a night?
No, I'm going down to, like I said, I'm curling up on Gornak's belly.
I
I'm going to
think,
sleep.
I think Richard, before he goes to bed, is going to try and have another crack at trying to build something.
Okay. I'm going to use the same roll as before. So you're very close. You'll probably need one more night worth of tinkering.
Okay.
And I'm sure you'd come up with what you're trying to make.
All right.
Yeah.
Richard just puts his pistols back together and into the holsters and just kind of.
Yeah, just falls back straight onto the floor.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys taking watches, or are you
I can take the first one.
Cool.
I can take second. I'll take second watch.
Cool. Sweet. So everybody falls and goes to sleep. Peregrine, I need first watch. Perception check, please.
Natural one.
Cool.
Oh, let's go. How good's that?
Get them out early.
You find yourself slightly dozing off. To the point where, yeah, you almost completely fall asleep. Like doing the whole like head nods, the slowed head nods. Then your alarm starts to go off.
Oh, fuck me.
You get your dogs out really loud.
You kind of
Get those dogs out.
get those dogs out. You kind of like instinctively open your eyes as you hear this alarm going off in your head. You hear shuffling coming from the bushes around you, and low throaty grunts of someone or something. Lurching from the woods around you is a large group of zombies.
Oh, fuck me.
Their skin barely hanging from their gaunt bodies. Quickly taking stock of them, you see there's about 9 of them, and they are moving towards you guys at the camp.
Cool.
All right.
We run around and try to like wake everybody up.
Well, we would have. No,
I think the alarm's in my head, right? It's not an actual.
Correct.
you can. You can choose. You can choose whether it makes a sound out loud or only if it makes a sound in your head.
Well, I'm for sure doing it out loud then, so everybody hears, "Get your dogs."
Get your dogs!
And I will be like
dogs
running
out.
around tapping people.
Darcy
Darzu
takes
has
his
to be
shoes
over-
off immediately. Get the dogs out. Shoes are off.
And
Richard sits up, pistols drawn. The fuck?
Richard, you
Alright.
will also feel like, as I'm tapping Darzu, trying to wake him up in that exact same rhythm, even though I'm about 10 feet away, you would feel like a weird tapping on your shoulder, even though there's nothing there as well.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm up. Pistols
Surprise
drawn.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I got to roll. Initiative.
I will get initiative from you guys. So let's start off with Darzu.
13.
13. Cool.
13.
13. Derek.
12.
12. Richard.
18.
18. Ooh. Gornak.
6.
Awesome. Issa.
17.
17. High initiatives this time, except for Gornak.
Except for
Except
you.
for Gornak, fuck that guy.
And last but not least, Peregrine.
17.
Ooh.
Oh, look at us.
Gornak, what is your dexterity stat?
My dex stat is a +2.
Yeah, but what's the stat?
14.
14. Cool. You go before Irina.
Ooh.
Sweet. We are going to begin combat. So as the zombies come out of the woods around you, they are just like just kind of salivating and making low throaty grunts.
Ew.
It is one of the zombies' turn, who is going to lurch his way up towards Derek, and go for an attack. Why are you laughing at him?
We know how this goes.
Yeah, we know how this goes. Which is surprisingly a 22 to hit.
Fuck. Yeah. You got me.
That deals 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he like full slams himself against your body.
Would we have considered rest yet, or no?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Fine for me. I did nothing last time.
No, I'm pretty sure you were not there. Which brings us to the next zombie, who is going to lurch directly forward and go for a slam attack against Gornak. Which is a natural 1 to hit, so it like trips and loses a leg from its ankle, and it like has to stumble a little bit forward, completely missing. That brings us to Richard's turn.
Okay, so Richard's gonna duck off this way.
Cool. That does provoke an opportunity attack from the zombie.
Okay.
Which is a 22 to hit.
All right, yeah, it hits.
Which deals 7 points of bludgeoning damage. As you duck out, it just kind of like whacks its claws in your direction, and it just catches you on the back.
Okay. Cool. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna crack off a shot at the zombie on the left there. Sorry, bottom.
Bottom left. Yep, I can see your.
Yep,
yep, I can see your mouse. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna shoot that one with one pistol.
Yeah.
Shoot it again with another pistol.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna action surge and shoot it again.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me know if I kill it any.
At any of the time one. Yeah, 100%. So fire away first.
All right. So first pistol. Fuck me. Is an 8 to hit.
Hits.
Oh, okay. Wow. It's 8 damage.
8 damage. Cool.
Yep.
Yep. It takes it. Yep.
14 to hit.
Hits.
And it's 5 damage.
Cool.
And then with my action surge.
Yeah.
Hold on. Is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
And a 10 damage.
10 damage. Let's quickly roll. Cool. Do you want to flavor this? Because this is the first time you've used action surge, and he's dead.
Sick. All right. So obviously Richard sort of slides into behind that rock, and then he just pulls him out. Bang, bang. Right. And then the zombie's going to take him in both shoulders. Like,
yeah.
That. Right. And then as that zombie's like sort of off balance, Richard's going to like twirl a pistol and then load it and then bang. And it's going to like basically just.
Yeah.
And the head's going to explode.
So you guys watch
I can't
as
hear anyone at the moment because my headset died.
You guys watch as the headset explodes. The head just completely explodes, and blood and viscera and loose skin just flies everywhere throughout the battle arena. Is that the end of your turn?
Sorry, say that again.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yes. No, the thing before. How'd you go?
I said it explodes, blood and viscera, as well as loose bits of skin, kind of just like flop everywhere in this area, and the head just completely blows up. Which brings us to another zombie's turn, who is going to make a few steps forward and go for Isa with its slam attack for a natural 20. Isa, sorry.
Thank you.
Which is a natural 20.
Yuck.
Which deals 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Whatever, I'll just take it.
As it like full lunges and like scrapes down the front of you. Which brings us to Isa's turn.
Yeah, well, I'm a scorching ray them.
Cool. At the one that just attacked you?
Yeah. Oh, is there one right in front of me right now?
There is,
I've got a
yes.
thing. Hang on, sorry. I was looking at my spells instead of looking at the map. What if I'm going to shocking grasp the one in front of me.
Awesome. That's a roll to hit, correct?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He pulls out a taser. And it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
pulls a
but it's
taser
a
out of a handbag.
It's a 7 to hit, though.
Does not hit. You go
Yeah,
to
but what a
reach for it,
surprise.
but the slam and the pain from the front just knocks you off balance slightly, and you reach nothing.
Good, I've made a mistake with my choosing of spells, and I have 0 bonus action spells, so...
Cool. Does that end your turn?
I think so.
Cool. That brings us to Peregrine.
Peregrine's gonna mutter a few arcane words, and that sort of pale blue is gonna go around his eyes, and about 50 small light blue needles are gonna appear above the one directly in front of Issa, and I'm gonna cast Mind Spike.
Awesome. That is a save. Which one?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That is a 9.
Fuck yeah. So 3d8, as all these little needles go into his head. 6. 14 points of psychic damage.
14 points. All of the needles like jump into it, and you just hear this.
Perfect.
Yeah. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
That was fucking diabolical, rabbit.
That brings us to the next zombie's turn, who is going to move and lurch towards that way. And ends its turn. Dazu, you are up.
okay. I can move through other people, can't I?
I would allow it for you, yes, because you are a small creature.
Okay. Would I be able to? Okay. Can I occupy the same space
No.
as another creature? Only if I don't end my turn. Like, can I stay in the space, attack, and then move out of the space?
I would allow it, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna run in between, obviously going through Peregrine, not through the fire, but into Gornak's, in between Gornak's legs.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna summon my 2 weapons.
Two
My 2
daggers.
psychic ones, my daggers. One of them is technically not a dagger because it does 1d6. And I'm going to make an attack with the first one against the one on the right, so the one that attacked Issa.
Yep.
That's going to be a... Well, it'll hit. So I've rolled an 18. So it's
Yep,
a
hits.
plus whatever to hit. And I'm going to use my snake attack.
Your snook attack.
How much damage do I get for my sneak attack? 2d6. Extra 2d6. So it's 3d6 plus 3. So that's gonna... that is terrible. I rolled 2 1s and a 3. So it's
Oh, buddy.
8 points of 8 points of psychic damage. I think these dice, they failed me last week, so they're going to be retired. And then the second attack is going to be on the one in front of me, and that is going to be 21 to hit,
Hits.
dealing 1d4 plus 3. Oh no, 1d4.
Yep.
That's going to be 4 points of
4.
psychic damage.
Cool.
So
and
then-
Yep, continue.
you go, because I'm just gonna.
Yeah, so
I'll use that, then I'll finish.
as you stab that first one, it looks like it sustained enough damage to go down, and it kind of goes slightly limp, but then just like reanimates slightly and is kind of still standing.
Zombies.
Yeah, and then what do you want to do?
Cool. I'm just gonna run back here as well.
Cool. Not getting opportunity attacks because of
Yes,
your
because I took mobile.
Cool.
I've decided now that I'm going to be the kind of person who runs in, then runs back out, because I am not taking any more damage.
The old Yersin one too. That brings us to Derek's turn.
Yay! I'm just gonna fucking steamroll this guy and head over here. Why can't I move? There we go.
Clank, clank, clank,
Okay,
clank,
So
So-
he'll get an opportunity. That's
Just
fine.
Heisman.
Definitely get an opportunity. Which does not hit with for a 6.
Good. Perfect. So I'm gonna cast at second level. I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave,
Yeah.
but I'm also gonna use my Channel Divinity to roll max damage on that one. So could you please
Awesome.
make con saves for all of the ones within 15 feet, which is the 4 directly around me?
That's so it's only 2 in that spot.
It's a 15-foot cube, so it hits all of them.
Oh, cube. I thought you said
Yeah, yes.
square.
No.
15 foot. 15 by 15. That means, right?
Yeah. So yeah.
So that's that from you, centered on you.
Yeah. So it's 15 foot in every direction. From me.
Ooh. Okay. Yep.
That's a 15-foot radius, not diameter. That makes sense.
It's not
It's
a
like-
circle. It's a square.
Well, you know what I mean, but it's like 15 feet out. So it's 30 feet around, isn't it? It's just 15 feet
Yeah,
out from you.
Yeah, it's like 30 by 30.
So it's like
It'll
it's a
hit
30
all of
It's a 30-foot square.
these.
so it's like oh,
Yeah, but centered on me.
yeah.
Anyway, it hits
So
the
it's like
4 directly
that.
around me.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. So con saved. Yeah.
Con save, yeah.
Sweet. So I'll start off with this one. Where is it? Con. Sweet. First one is a 10.
Fail.
Next one is a 13.
Fail.
Next one is a 16.
That's a success.
And last one is a 8.
So only one of them saved.
Cool.
So all the ones that failed take 16 damage
16.
and
cool.
are pushed 10 feet from me, which means that one ends up in the fire, hilariously.
Yeah.
Cool. Roll me an extra d4.
Okay. One.
Cool.
Hey.
It takes an extra 1 of fire damage.
But it's
as
now
it
standing
steps
in a
through
fire.
into the fire.
One fire damage every turn.
That one saved. This one did not. And is pushed 15 feet, you said, yeah?
10 feet.
10 feet. Cool. I just need to adjust them too.
The one that saved takes half damage, so it'll take 16.
So to take 8.
8, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, cool. Sweet. Awesome.
And that's me. I'm done.
That's you. You're done. Sweet. That brings us to one of the zombies' turns, who is going to lurch forward towards you, purely because you just did the whole. And it's going to end its turn there. One of the ones that you hit is also going to lurch forward and make an attack against you, slam attack, which is a dirty 20 to hit.
It matches my armor class.
Cool. So that deals 2 points of bludgeoning damage as it managed to get its fingers underneath your plate.
no.
Oh,
To be fair for Dazu, that would be a mortal wound. 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Dazu's like,
You're almost as bad as a wizard.
yeah, literally.
Takes 1d4 mental damage and you're out.
You'd be a wizard.
Yeah, I would be a lizard wizard.
That brings us to Gornak.
Alrighty, I'm gonna rage.
Cool. Roll that
Yes.
D100, my guy.
The D100.
Yeah, for your, is it a D100 or is it a
it's
D20?
D6. D8.
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 For your...
Yeah, because
That
it's
was
not
a 5. Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage. As
You got the
magic
same.
back
You got the
inside.
same one last time you raged.
Yeah, so that mystical, you guys watch as Gornak starts to get real angry, that mystical energy starts to come off his person and create these tentacles that kind of float throughout space.
Dazu's like, oh, is that the only thing you can do? Oh, I was expecting a little bit more, but
I'm gonna be like, shut up, Donzu.
shut up.
And, I'm gonna attack the zombie right in front of me.
Go ahead.
Down.
Roll the hit.
That is a 16 hit.
Hits.
Oh, yeah.
Heal.
Alrighty. It was with my halberd. I'm going to attack. Ooh, that was good. That is 13 damage.
13 damage. Awesome. Sweet. It is still standing.
Seems you
well,
can hit
gonna-
something, Bear Man.
My turn. Finally.
Finally hit something. Cool. It comes to Irina's turn, who's gonna like shift on the spot and be like, "Fucking zombies!" and stab her her sword into the zombie below that is currently in the fire. Stab her rapier into it. So that misses as the fire kind of like gets in her face and she has to like, yeah, she biffs it, in other words.
Couldn't even hit the low-hanging fruit, Arena.
Shut up, she just kind of says and readies herself for the next attack. The next zombie is going to run in and do another attack on Derek, which, as per form, just like starts on his plate metal. The next zombie is going to come and attack Derek. Derek now almost surrounded and does not hit. Which brings us to top of the round. Zombie in the fire. Roll me a d4, please, Derek.
That'll be a 1.
Cool. He takes another 1 point of fire as he starts his turn in the fire. Irina being the last one to try and attack it. It is going to shift on the spot and try and make an attack against Irina, which does not hit. She kind of like dodges out of the way, jumping back slightly. Brings us to the next zombie's turn, who's going to make an attack against Gornak for a dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Cool, which gives you 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that halved because of my rage?
It is halved, yeah. So comes down to 2. It takes a d6 of force,
6. Force.
I believe.
And I rolled a 1 for that d6, so fuck me, I guess.
So 1 point of damage as that tentacle of magical energy kind of just like whips off. That brings us to Richard. You are up.
Cool. I'm gonna move to here,
Yep.
and then I'm gonna crack off one shot at the zombie in front of Gornak.
Go ahead.
That is a 26
Hits.
to hit. And then it is a 19 damage. 'cause of the crit.
Holy shit. Oh, you gotta celebrate those natural 20s, my guy. If you roll a 20, say a natural 20.
Well, yeah, it was a natural 20.
Okay, so 19. It falls to bits in front of Gornak, just like
I like to
obliterated.
think that it's exploded.
Yeah, obliterated. There's Gornak, you are covered in loose skin and blood. So are you, Issa.
Does that add to his rage?
No, it does not.
Okay, yep. And then the next one is going to be this zombie here.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll the hit.
It is a 25
Hits.
hit, and that is 10 damage.
10 damage. Cool. It cops it in the shoulder, but it's still standing. Which brings us to zombie in front of Issa, who is going to go for a slam attack against Issa, which is a 9 to hit.
What?
It does not?
Just doesn't hit me.
Cool. Which brings us to Issa's turn.
That's so sad. I can't believe how bad that is. Okay, I'm gonna try shocking grasp again.
Go ahead.
Roll better.
Roll the hit. You roll a 7, bet ya.
She's got the hood up.
No.
It's a kill shot.
It was a 17 to hit.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Thank you very much. Oh, I didn't get a D8 out. Hang on. I gotta find one. There we go. That's 4 points of damage at it.
4 points. Cool. You see it like shock and shake and slightly slump, but then it just comes back up and is still standing.
By his mighty too.
Ooh.
Okay, and then I'm going to use what is that? How do I use it? How do I do it? I'm going to use sorcery points to make something a bonus action, but I don't remember how.
Quicken
should
spell,
be
I believe.
Quicken spell. I
Quicken
believe
spell,
it's
thank you.
2 sorcery
Two
points.
sorcery points. Yeah, 2 sorcery points. Okay, so I'm going to use 2 sorcery points to do quicken spell and use shocking ray this time.
Cool. What is it?
That is
Spell attack roll.
attack roll.
Is it at disadvantage because it is within 5 feet? Is it
Are
a
you shooting at the one in-
ranged magic?
It is.
Yeah.
Are you
It is, but I
using-
didn't say I was using on that one.
Ah, okay. Sorry.
That
My
one's just
bad.
there
Yeah.
Should
existing.
stop assuming things.
You should.
Yeah. Makes an ass out of you and me.
Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna go for 1, 2, and 3.
Yep, cool. Go ahead.
So I
Is it deck saves or?
no,
No,
it's
just a spell attack.
Ah, okay.
But do I roll 3 separate attacks?
Yes,
and
yeah, you
do
do.
3 separate damages. Okay, can do that. Okay, 22,
We'll start at the top one. Hits. Then the next one down.
16,
Hits. The one below.
19.
Hits.
Okay, so the first one's damage is 9 fire damage.
Cool. Sweet. That one is Dunzo.
It just erupts in
Nice.
flames.
It just
Yep. Second one is 8 fire damage.
cool. Cool. You see it erupt in flames as well, and it looks like it's about to go down, but it is still standing.
Gust of wind. Okay, and then the last one is 6 fire damage.
6. Cool. That one takes the fire hit and is still standing as well. Cool. Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Cool. That brings us to Peregrine. You are up.
Peregrine being terrified of the now on fire zombie that's been pushed into his space. I'm gonna bunny hop back, which is like a 10 foot in the air jump, so you don't get opportunity attacks, and I will industry super in my hands and chromatic orb the on fire one.
Cool.
You know, every time that we play, I forget about the industry super fun because it's 2 weeks in between games, and every time you say it, it makes me laugh again. I'm like, oh, that's so funny.
From little things, big things grow.
It'll get old eventually, I'm sure. It's what's math? It's 20 to hit.
Hits.
We'll make it thunder damage. 17 points of thunder damage.
17. Cool.
Cheese and crackers. Fucking hell.
You watch as like the thunder, lightning, and the thunder like crack, and it just like splits the zombie in two, and it falls into the fire completely smoldering. And it is down.
That's
I
it.
turn to Peregrine and I'm like, thumbs up.
Bunny thumbs up.
Cool. That brings us to Zombie, who is going to make a few steps forward and make an attack against Peregrine.
Oh,
Slam attack, which is a 15 to hit.
What? I don't think I've been hit before. 12. No, shield.
Shield. Cool. You instinctively just and it just like starts clawing at this magical aura that just like comes around you. Ah!
Actually, no, I kind of like the idea of still industry super.
Industry super.
Same
It's like
age,
a little-
same
you have like a little-
income.
You have a little projector, and it's like, shoots out around you.
The shield is 2 hands doing that.
Covering you.
Yeah. Cool. That brings us to Dazu.
Alright, seeing as how the one in the fire is now dead, I'm going to do a drive-by, run past, bonus action attack with my dagger, so that is going to be 20 to hit, unnatural 20.
Hits.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural.
So something unnatural about that 20. And that is going to deal 2 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
And I kind of just like run past, I'm like, and then keep running.
Yeah.
And I'm going to run once again I'm going to like slide under between Gornak's legs, and I'm going to make an attack against the one that's in front of Issa with my main handed weapon.
Cool.
And I'm
go
going to
ahead.
sneak attack on this one.
Between my legs, dude.
Go ahead.
That is going to be a 10 to hit.
Hits.
Thank God for zombies low AC. And I'm going to sneak attack that one. So that's going to be... Oh, come on. Please be better than the last roll. Oh, yeah. That's not bad. It's going to be 15 points of psychic damage.
Nice.
How's it looking?
You run in and like whereabouts on the zombie are you going for? Like legs,
I'm like chopping up like
Okay.
sashimi under his legs. I'm like,
cool.
like
So
a little
as
blender.
you like swing, you chop his legs clear off his knees, and then he falls slightly, and then you chop that, and then he
Yeah, I
falls
keep going,
slightly,
like,
and then chops that, and then falls slightly and chops that. And he topples to one side and hits his head on the floor, cracks open, blood starts gushing out of it, and he's
Yippee.
down.
Cool. And then I'm going to finish my real cool slide and end up here.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
That brings us to Derek.
I'm just gonna sidestep real quick and then cast Word of Radiance.
Yeah. What does
Please
that
make
do?
a con save for everybody.
Cool. I'll start with the top one. Is a math. 14.
Meet it.
Cool. Beats it. Next one is a 8.
A failure.
And then last one is a 22.
Fuck me, dude. Yeah, that saves.
Cool. So one fails.
Yes. So one of them takes damage,
Cool.
and he takes 1 damage.
1 damage. Cool.
I'm also gonna use my. Oh no, never mind. Oh no, that was a cantrip. I can. Spiritual weapon between these other two.
Okay.
Listen, thank you.
What is your spiritual weapon? Because I don't know if I have a token for that. Do I?
You won't. You won't.
Nah.
In true religious boy fashion, he has an angel as his spiritual weapon, except it's a biblically accurate angel, which is like concentric rings of eyeballs.
It just spins like a
with a
blender.
giant
It goes,
one in the middle.
It's like a big Beyblade.
It's just
It
a giant
spins around.
Beyblade of eyeballs, pretty much.
Cool.
I was expecting for you to summon like a fucking like Jesus, like what,
Yeah.
a crucifix.
The most whitewashed Jesus ever.
I was expecting you to summon like a crucifix, like the size of the one that Jesus was crucified on, like just a giant crucifix. It just goes falls over and hits your enemies.
Is that where you want it summoned?
No.
No, one down.
But yeah,
No.
here.
Yeah. Sweet.
Spins
As
like
part
a
of that, it can
Beyblade.
make an attack. Also, what you watch as the radiant one, the one that you hit with the radiant damage, falls to one side and then just like cracks its rib cage and its spine and gets back upright.
Well, now it's gonna get eye goop. all
Oh
over
wait,
it.
no, sorry. You said that's radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It just flashes in flame and turns to dust.
Perfect.
Does
Can
it
I
gets the
attack
urn
the other one
ready.
then with my?
Scoops up the ashes.
Yeah, you can attack the
Spiritual
other
weapon?
one with your spiritual weapon. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Wait over here, summon a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually ready to use it.
I heard that dice roll.
Is that a D100?
No, it's the metal D20 that I have.
Oh, okay.
That's 23 to hit.
Hits for finally a spiritual weapon that does something.
Excuse me, my spiritual weapon did so much.
In spirit.
In spirit.
It takes 6 damage.
6 damage. Cool. Awesome. And does that end your turn?
Yes.
Cool. That brings us to one of the zombies who is going to turn and make an attack against your spiritual weapon, which I'm pretty sure instantly misses considering it's not there. It looks super fucking confused. And it is Gornak's turn.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna move over here and attack the zombie to the left in front of Peregrine.
Yeah, sweet. Why move? I'm pretty sure you can hit it from there. Right?
Oh, yeah, well, I'll hit it from here. I can do that. I have long limbs.
Yeah.
Forward, if I'm not going to use them.
Yeah, exactly.
Does a 13 hit?
Hits.
Alrighty. Awesome, good damage. Alrighty, that is 6 points of damage.
6, cool. It is looking pretty hurt. More hurt than it was originally because it's a zombie. But you've carved a good chunk of its flesh off.
Very good.
Cool. It's now Irina's turn, who will look at your group and be like, and then kind of like run towards this one and make a rapier attack, which hits. So she just kind of like goes for a stabby stab and deals. That's a D8. 8 points of damage.
Nice.
The zombie falls on the blade and then goes limp. Irina like looks all confident with herself. And then the zombie just kind of gets back up and Irina like instinctively pulls it back out. It is still up. Which brings us to zombie here, who is going to just go for a claw attack. It misses. And top of the round, Richard, you are up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically stand over Peregrine. And then just pull my one pistol out and hold it to the zombie essentially and shoot it.
Okay, you're firing at disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
That's fine. I'll take
Go
it.
ahead.
So 8.
8 hits. Meets it, beats it.
And it is a 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. The head explodes.
Yep. And I've got Peregrine between my legs. And I've just gone.
Did I accidentally move that? I think I did. Yeah. The head completely explodes.
Excellent.
Now, Peregrine, you are covered. He's not there, but he is covered in loose bits of skin and blood.
Excellent. Now, considering Darzu's quite short, I can shoot over the top of him, right? But Arena's going to be an issue.
Correct. Yeah.
So, all right.
So you can fire. No, you can fire. If you roll a nat 1, you may hit her.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm going to shoot at this zombie over here.
Fair enough.
And it is a 21
Hits.
for 14 damage.
Cool. The head of this one also obliterates, coating Derek's armor in loose bits of skin and blood.
Which I would like to point out just sloughs
Just
off immediately, and
slops
I'm
off.
gleaming still.
Like hydrophobic hydrophobic material. It just beads and then falls to the floor.
Yeah. Anyone that's paying attention be like, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I'm still spotless.
I feel like Richard noticed that and was like, pretty good.
I need to get me some of that. Peregrine, while you were gone, you are now covered in zombie skin and blood. Just FYI.
I'm painting the town red, as it were.
Yeah.
After that, I'll pretty much consider myself done for the day, and I'm just gonna like twirl the pistols and holster them.
Cool. You'll have to move out of the space.
That's
That
fine. I'll, move back up here.
Yeah, sweet. That Peregrine's out of. Awesome. That brings us to Issa.
I am. Everyone's dead.
I see
Just a
one
little-
still alive.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
I mean, they are
I've got, like-
technically dead.
I'm
Everybody's
sure I've unlocked an
dead.
airstrike kill streak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least a
I'm gonna-
UAV.
At least the UAV.
I'm
Enemy
going to
UAV
firebolt.
inbound. Sorry, go.
I'm going to firebolt the one.
Go ahead.
Where is it? $22 to hit.
Hits.
Where is the D10? That's not it. That's
Well,
not
fall
it.
out, you D10.
But actually, that's 9.
9.
Yeah,
Oofed.
9.
This zombie is
Hiya.
looking really fucked up from all of the damage that Derek's done. And this firebolt, it is like slowly singeing the front of it. Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to Peregrine.
Seeing Richard put his guns away, I'm like, no, you relax. Just sit down. And I'll go over here and cast a fireball.
Cool. Go ahead.
16.
Hits.
What's fireball? D10.
I just did it.
D10, yep. 7 points.
Cool. The firebolt impacts and it blows a chunk out of its shoulder. It is still standing.
Goodness.
I'm gonna just from my industry super hands, just and pretend to my hands in my pocket. Just look back at Richard.
Cool.
Rabbit, you can call me Dickie.
Captain Dicky.
That brings us to Dazu.
I think still alive. Damn. All right, I'm gonna run down, stabby, and run back.
Cool.
First attack's gonna be a 21 to hit, dealing. These dice are rolling significantly better. That's
These rice.
There's a bunch of rice.
It's got emptied a bag of rice into my dice tray.
You've drawn 1 on and 2 and 3 on each of the rice. You
That's going to be 16 points of psychic damage for the first attack.
cool.
send you to Jesus.
Wait, actually, with sneak attack, does it add just an extra? Oh yeah, it just does an extra damage of whatever the damage type is. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's 16 points of psychic damage.
Sweet. That is enough to do it.
Fuck yeah! Once again, I'm just run over, and I use both my psychic blades. I'm like a little lawnmower, just fucking hacking at his shins.
Yeah.
Yeah, my leg indeed.
And the zombie falls. And we are no longer in combat.
Derek just starfishes and falls back on the ground out
gonna
of
say.
exhaustion of fighting off 4 zombies simultaneously.
Dawes is and just goes back to his bedroll and just goes to sleep.
Cool.
Richard does something similar. He just walks to his bedroll and just.
And Irina's just going to be she's just standing there watching everybody do it and be like, is this how you all normally behave?
Yeah. Good night.
I think I'm gonna stay up for a few hours.
She's
You
like
can try work.
traumatized.
Everyone's just falling asleep.
Everyone's like, oh, yeah,
Doing
cool.
nothing. She's like,
Speaking of falling asleep, we are gonna take our first break for the night. We're gonna take a short one. Please get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Get down tonight. And yeah, we will be back soon.
Yippee!
Just as if on cue, Drew. Completely on cue.
It's just how he is.
We've trained him well. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to pick up where we left off. The group had just subdued a whole bunch of zombies just off Old Slavich Road. Irina is quite distraught. The rest of them are going to sleep. Who was taking second watch, or are you now just sleeping
Irina
through it?
is at this stage.
I'll take second watch. Wake me
Cool.
up. I'm like,
Pick me up inside.
This is roughly about
Can't wake
second
up.
watch time.
okay.
Save me.
Save me from. Oh fuck! What's the lyrics there? Fuck, I can't remember.
So-
I can't do it without singing the whole chorus. The nothing I've become. Yeah, save me from the nothing I've become. There we go.
Perception check, please.
Sure. Let me get my character sheet up. Perception.
Perception.
That is a 11.
Cool. So you sitting there with Irina near the fire. She's just kind of like
silently, awkwardly. Just
she's just kind of like sitting there. You see her like arms underneath her thing, just like trying to keep warm. But she's also like very like you hear the wind rustle bushes and her head like darts in that direction.
I was just like staring off into the distance, just like so bored out of his melon.
Irina, just kind of speaks up and is like, do you think there's more out there? Just like looking from side to side.
I mean, probably there's more, but I don't think any more are going to come attack us. There's probably more like out there. If you mean out there in the world, then yeah, there's probably more zombies out there. But I don't think there's going to be any around us. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
She doesn't seem to take that as a
Darsu is known for his charisma.
But nonetheless, your watch comes and goes without any further issue.
What did I tell you? Don't worry about it. Forget about it.
Black bags underneath Irina's eyes, and she's like so tired. You guys can mark off a long rest.
Cool.
You guys wake up in the morning and get yourself situated. Good time to eat if anybody has rations or anything.
Yes, I chow down on some disgusting dry jerky. I'm just like, it's like eating cardboard. Yum.
Richard pulls out the house, the Lord Richard's regiment MREs, and just like tears open a bag and just starts eating.
Yeah. Tuck into a standard issue rectangle of nutrition.
Like the Chinese MREs that just fucking come with like cakes that is like fucking solid bricks of like protein.
Cool.
Just enjoy your brick of nutrition.
So you guys clear up the camp. Irina's looking like she's looking rough from the night. But nonetheless, you guys can definitely head further down the road if you would like.
Richard's gonna offer Irina an MRE.
And she'll take it and just like you see her hands slightly shaking as she bites into the stuff.
Noted, but nothing said.
Cool. You guys continue down the road. Anything you guys want to do, say?
How are we moving? Are we just walking?
You guys
With our
are just
feet?
walking with your feetsies.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm flapping on my tiny little baby dragon wings.
I would say I'm walking loudly.
Yeah. Cling, 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 cling.
He's not walking, he's clanking.
Derek's clanking down the road.
I want to find Peregrine. 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 And
Peregrine.
okay, I saw you doing the firebolts.
So you're
Like
doing
I
bad
do.
things.
How did you do that mind thing? With
The needle?
needles. Yeah.
Oh, it could have been like a spell, maybe as a homage to someone, you know?
Teach me.
Yeah, right. And
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
to
To get those dogs out for me, I will.
You'll see me like Peregrine will look towards every member of the party, like considering casting, and like, no.
He'll consult his book that has their names and
Yeah.
little tallies.
Let me just look at this and like hover over Gornak a little bit more than the rest. No. I'll just start like showing the spell book and the explanation behind Mind Smack.
Yeah, cool.
I already know how to do it.
Yeah, but now it's lore accurate.
Now it's law.
Love it.
Now we're friends a little bit more.
Ooh. A little thing pops up in both of your guys' top corner that
That's
says
fun,
like
friendship.
Issa approves and Peregrine approves. Cool. So you guys are trekking on through most of the day. Does anybody want to make a perception check for me?
I will.
Cool. Off in the distance, you see a
19.
All right. A flock of ravens like kind of fly overhead and off in the distance, out of sight from the top of the tree cover above the thing. But more or less, your travel goes unhindered for the day. As you guys travel, the clouds are dark overhead, and it begins to rain. As you guys travel, you begin to see more and more dead trees flanking each side of the road. Just ahead from here, you can see a tree covered in something black. It looks like the ravens that you had seen previously. It is a large flock of ravens. You hear a squawk from a larger sized raven sitting atop the same tree. It almost looks humanoid in the way that the raven performs. All of the birds then take flight towards your guys' direction. What do you guys want to do?
Friend.
Derek, are you friends with these birds?
He just starts mumbling a prayer under his breath.
Very good.
I'll
He's
take that as a
talking-
no.
He's talking to the birds, guys. It's going to be fun.
Bring me forward. I'm excited about these guys.
I'd like to ready my
Oh,
weapon.
I forgot to mark off a long rest.
I'm trying to make friends. You guys are trying to fight.
Cool.
Just gonna put a.
Smack the
Richard's
shit
just
out
gonna
of the
put a
raven.
hand on his pistol.
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna go with Issa and
These guys
Gonna
look
be like-
sick. It's a human raven. He's sitting there like.
All right, Gazer, you did the talking.
Derek is genuinely praying. He is uncertain of what's happening.
Cool. Roll initiative for me.
oh, okay.
Oh,
No. I need to go first so I can tell them that we're chill. And I
everything's
like
angry
them.
in this world.
So Dazu, you are up first.
For initiative,
Yeah,
that's a 19.
I really
19.
rolled too high.
Peregrine.
That's my second natural one for the night, so 5.
Oh, that's sad.
Richard.
15.
Derek.
17.
Gornak.
20.
Issa.
2.
2.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you with
Yeah,
me?
I need to go first so I can make them like us.
Cool.
No, you better
I'll go
convince
second
them at the
last.
end.
Gornak,
Wait,
you
one
are
way.
up first.
Peregrine, what did you roll? Oh, do you have a +4?
Yeah.
Far ahead of the party, do I need to run to make an attack? I'll move to here. And then make an attack with my halberd.
Cool. Against the swarm?
Against the swarm. Sorry, people wanting to be friends. Cornac does not fuck with birds. Ooh, it's a 15 to hit.
Hits.
Yes. That is a total of 6 damage.
6 damage. You swing and are able to knock one of the birds down, but it is still more or less a swarm.
Fuck them birds.
It brings us to Irina's turn, who is going to move slightly up close to Derek, and he's like, "What are we doing? Are we fighting? What are we doing?"
Derek's like,
I have no idea. I suggest you start to pray.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
All right, Tiggs.
I'm gonna save you when they're eating your eyeballs.
I know. I
You're
know
not
that
wrong.
from regular school.
She is going
Yeah.
to take a few steps up towards near Gornak and like ready her rapier out. And Dazu, you're up.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm going to. Wait, how far is it? What's that? Ooh, 35 is a bit far. Shit. Okay, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna cha-cha stab again. Try
Yep.
to make mincemeat of these crows.
Cool. Roll the hit.
So first attack. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna bonus action to use my little raw thing.
Wow.
My draconic cry. At enemies within 10 feet of you until the start of your next turn, you and your allies have advantage on attack rolls against enemies that could hear me.
Do the roar.
I'm not. Is that a? Yeah, it's a bonus. It's a bonus action to use that. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to make my attack with advantage, so I get sneak attack as well.
Do the roar. No, okay, cool.
I love you, Daddy. No, sorry, my Discord lag. Sorry. So with advantage, that's going to be a 15 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, cool. And so I got sneak attack, which is going to be a fat. Oh, these dice just roll like cray cray. That's going to be 16 points of psychic damage.
Cool. Yep.
And
You
then
managed to like
I'm going-
stab up, and you've cut the swarm down quite a lot.
Actually, can I say that when I do it, when I was running, I want to like leapfrog and kind of like use Gornak as a springboard and kind of like and jump off his back and fly and like just spin around in the air like a Beyblade with
Yeah.
my sword out, and then and I land, and then I'm gonna run back. Would you allow me, because Gornak, what size are you? Like, what size is your
Pretty
character?
sure it counts as a large creature.
Would you allow me, because I am a small creature, to hide like between his legs?
Yeah, just
No.
not that stuff.
Okay. I'll just move back there then.
Cool. That brings us to Derek. Have you finished your prayer yet?
Yeah, never. He's always praying.
Stream battle map.
Oh yes.
Stream battle map.
I always
yeah,
forget.
I would like to stream battle map, please.
I would like to stream battle map.
I'm just gonna move towards the big guy,
Yeah.
and we'll just throw a toll the dead his way, I guess.
Go ahead.
Nice.
Wisdom save, please.
Wait, has he taken any damage?
No,
The big guy? Oh, okay.
That is a 16.
he saves. So I'm just
Hey.
gonna stand menacingly 10 feet away.
Cool. That brings us to Richard's turn.
Okay. Let's see.
I saw what you were doing.
You saw that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Would Richard have seen that?
You guys can make a perception check.
Okay.
I'll let everybody make it.
Yes.
Sure.
I rolled a nat
18.
1 for 5.
Cool.
22.
Richard didn't see
9.
it. Derek saw it. Dazu saw it, and pretty much everybody except Issa and Richard saw it.
I'm just so shocked.
So
that you guys are attacking.
you guys notice, even though there is a flock of ravens attacking you, there is a single raven sitting atop the tree that looks hesitant about attacking.
Let me guess. Does it have an eye?
It does have a milky
eye?
white eye and a scar
my ball.
down one side.
Can I retcon my turn and say, as I dove through the air, spinning like a Beyblade, I fling out a piece of jerky towards him with absolute precision. It just goes flying into his mouth.
And he chokes on it.
Dies.
Cool. Richard, what are you doing for the rest of your time? What are you doing for your time?
So yeah, I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna use a piercing shot.
Cool, go ahead.
Hold on, forgot how it works. All right. Yeah. So 20 to hit, dirty 20 to hit.
Hit.
Cool. So it's fuck. How does it work again? This is what 2 weeks does to me.
I thought you'd be ready by all this Baldur's Gate. That's
know,
pretty
right?
much the same thing, right?
I suppose there's no firearms in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, there is.
Don't tell him that.
What? No, I don't know if there actually is. I don't think there is.
Okay, yeah. On hit, the creature takes damage and then attack roll with disadvantage against every creature in a line direction.
Yeah, cool. So roll damage for the swarm of ravens.
Which is 7.
Cool.
And then attack roll with disadvantage for the next one.
Yep, roll with disadvantage.
Oh my god. I rolled 2 nat 20s.
Far out. Good work. Hits, and it's critical. So roll that damage and double it, my guy.
Just like to point out that's 3 nat 20s in one session.
Yeah,
Jesus.
fucking killing
Share
it.
some with the rest of us,
Yeah,
please.
literally.
15 crit.
15 to hit? Like
No,
15?
it was a 15 critical damage.
Yeah, sweet. Cool. This humanoid bird in the back just kind of goes, and you see like feathers just kind of explode, and it is like fairly mortally wounded.
Okay.
Fairly mortally wounded.
Fairly mortally wounded. Yeah, like
wounded.
fairly mortally wounded. It's not
Fucking
mortally
average.
wounded, but it's
Joke's
about
on
Like an
average.
average.
So far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with my other hand, I'm going to shoot my other pistol
Go ahead. Which one?
at the flock of birds.
Cool. 23 hits.
23 hits for 5 damage.
Cool. That is enough to alleviate the swarm from
just feel
life.
like
Alleviate
they're
them from
from
life.
They're swarming, and you just see this one bullet go.
Yeah.
Like-
Just like pings off all of their beaks.
Like 8 birds fall out of the sky. And I'm just like,
And I was gonna say it's like at that one point the swarm is all and that one
Lined
split like
up.
all just line up and just or just through my pen.
yeah. And so with that, I'll end my turn.
Cool. It is the small raven boy's turn, who is going to jump around slightly on the tree, and you guys just hear a squawk come from the tree. It brings us to Peregrine's turn, all the way at the back there.
It's alright, I will make my way up here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll try something cool. Industry super hands or magical arcane stuff like blue magic's going to come up. My eyes are going to roll back and the eyes of this creature are going to start glowing blue. And can you roll a... Actually, no, fuck it. You need to roll a wisdom save, but I've seen the future and you're going to roll a 2.
Oh, am I
So
just?
what's your wisdom?
Plus 17. It's not actually. So that would make it a 4.
Cool. I'm casting Detect Thoughts.
Yeah.
Will you let me say something as a bonus or a free action, or?
Yeah. Like, you'll be able to say it out loud.
Yeah, so I'm going to say out to the party, I'm inside its head, ask it questions if you have anything that you need to know.
And they can ask it on their turn.
Yeah.
Cool. It is now the Were-Raven's turn.
Ooh.
He... I mean, for a lack of a better thing, is super pissed, and he's going to sidestep Derek flying around the side and go for Peregrine. So it's going to go... you see it as it comes up. It draws a short sword out of its belt and slashes you with the short sword. So that's going to be... Oh, wait. I forgot about another feature.
Did Peregrine detect that thought?
Yeah.
Did I see it coming?
Oh, wait. The short sword attack's going to be a 16 to hit.
What's my thing? No, shield.
Shield, sweet. It, spins off into a direction, and as he does, he's going to swing back around and then go for a beak attack.
Squaw!
Which is a dirty 20 to hit.
Hits.
You take... where is my dice? That's that one. 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. 15 for the con save.
Cool, you save.
And I'm going to do a concentration check too. That's a pass. So I'm still in its head, and I'm like, guys, it's angry. It's really angry.
I just shot it.
It is now Issa's turn.
I don't want to attack it, but I feel like it's just gonna keep attacking us. What if I try and do
Birdman
this?
started it.
I mean, technically they didn't attack you. Gornak technically started it.
Snake Lady wants to end it. What's the difference? Okay, I am going to... Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. Where you at? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go out. Why don't we have a chat to the Birdman? And then I am going to try and cast Suggestion on Birdman.
Okay, what is that? A
It
charisma
is
save?
It's a Wisdom save of 13.
12. So it fails. What's the
Great.
suggestion?
Stop.
So I suggest you stop.
Hang on. I'm reading it.
I suggest you die.
I suggest instant death.
Hang on.
Like,
I suggest
it's like-
we stop fighting.
It's one word, isn't it?
No, it says...
Oh,
your
I thought you were
proximity is
casting
limited to-
suggestion.
I am.
Okay.
I'm
It's one word, I think.
Oh,
so
command. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm just
so
an idiot.
as Issa says that, the detect thoughts, you hear Issa's voice like rack around your brain as it racks around the creature's brain, and you see it kind of like stand upright with its sword still in its hand, and it just kind of goes and puts the sword away.
What's it thinking?
It's you hear a lot of like it's almost like it's fighting the urge to have to follow that suggestion. Like, it's almost as if it's kind of going, oh, okay, we're going to talk. Wait, why are we talking? I'm supposed to be killing these people. Why are we talking? Oh, but I guess she said she wanted to talk, so I guess we'll talk. Like, it's just like a constant back and forth of trying to overcome this situation.
Okay, and then I'm just gonna yell out, why are we fighting? I love a fight, but why?
It'll just kind of respond with, Master says we must fight.
Master, you say?
Can I respond again?
Sure, but it might not be able to respond back.
Okay.
Unless you guys are completely dropping out of combat.
Yes. I'm gonna stand ready.
Tempo.
I'm gonna stand ready. I'm not gonna drop my guard, but I'm not
It's
gonna be
standing right in
active.
front of me. I'm not stopping.
Derek's just like,
Cool.
get
Well,
the
Who's
right
your
shield
mas-
out.
Yeah, I just want to ask who its master is.
if we can get round to its turn again without it have dropping that, you'll get that answer. Gornak, it is your turn. What are you doing?
Oh shit. I want it to be difficult, don't I? I'm gonna move right around. Why won't it move? I'm just fumbling real bad. I'm gonna move to here and just ready at an attack.
Okay, cool. Irina, make a persuasion check, please, Issa.
Where's my persuasion? Oh. Cough. I've rolled too many twos tonight. 7.
Irina yells and says, what are you doing? Just let me do. And then she just stabs it with the rapier.
Seeing another person that's creature-like and it's dead.
Which is going to hit and deal. Where is my dice? That one. Deal 5 points of damage to it. And I believe that spell drops.
Yep.
Gornak, are you using your ready to action?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Might as well just smash this thing.
Go ahead.
Roll to attack. Does an 18 hit?
Hits.
Yeah.
One of you guys got speak with dead, right?
The brain's active for a while after dying, so maybe I can get a couple of ending thoughts.
Yeah, it is.
That's
Maybe
a
you get
very,
the
very
answer.
smart thought, to be honest.
I'm a wizard.
You're a
I
wizard.
lose 11 points of damage.
11 points. Cool. It impacts the feathers, and the feathers kind of go a little bit over. You see blood starting to trickle from its front. That brings us to Dazu.
Okay. Well, everyone's kind of just attacking it, so I'm gonna just be like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Gonna run over and do super stabby. So make 2 attacks. First one is going to be a 18 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, cool. Sneak attack, which is going to be not as good. What is that? 11 points of psychic damage on the first attack.
Yep, cool.
And then second attack is going to be a 23 to hit,
Hits.
dealing 1 point of psychic damage.
How do you want to do it, my guy?
Oh. So this thing is like kind of like it's like a raveny kind of.
Humanoid.
They have wings.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I want to like run, like slide. I'm all about sliding between people's legs tonight. I'm sliding between Derek's legs this time, and as I like, it goes to swing at me. I kind of like run around and climb up its back, and God of War style, just like stab both my daggers into like my swords into its back, and just like pull off, and just like slice off both its wings. And then as I'm like jumping off, I throw both like throw both my dagger and my like short sort of thingy, and it just goes straight through its fucking the back of its neck.
Nice.
I do a cool backflip and I land.
Cool. The body hits the floor. The body hits the floor. The body hit the floor.
That's one that's got to go on the playlist.
Oh yes.
Bodies by Drowning Pool.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it hits the floor. You guys see as it hits the floor, it starts to begin to change shape, and turns into what looks like a villager.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, I look at the raven. I'm like, it was you, wasn't it, you bastard?
It just kind of squawks at you.
I could never stay mad at you.
I'm like yelling at Irina, like I was in its head. I could have got any bit of information about local knowledge or what happened to this poor villager, but you just want to attack, and I'm like throwing fireballs out sarcastically. Fireballs.
She's like, it's half bird, half man. Like, what do you expect me to do? We just fought zombies, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
and you've been paranoid ever since. Just relax a little bit.
I mean,
How can I relax?
She
You
has a
see her
point.
just kind of like yell at you.
Don't have to read your mind to know you're stressing out. Just
Um,
gonna take a nap.
what are you guys doing as the rain continues to belt down? There is that single raven still in the tree.
Derek's like, well, we don't want to hurt you. Would you like some food? And he'll like snap out a bit of a ration and offer it.
Cool. It just squawks in your direction. Make me an animal
It's like-
handling check. Did you have something to say, Richard?
Yeah. So Rich is going to go over to the dead were raven thing.
Yeah.
Just like start plucking some feathers out of him.
There's
Oh,
no
wait,
feathers
no,
left.
technical
Human.
Okay, no worries. Don't worry about that.
Start
I'm gonna go
plucking his skin off.
No,
Birds.
don't worry. There's a pile of dead birds over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just gonna start like plucking feathers out of these dead birds and stuff like
Hey.
that.
Leave some for me because I wanted some too.
Okay,
Cool.
Alright,
Oh no,
I'll-
actually, I
will-
don't want to pluck it. I don't want the ravens to hate me.
They're
I'm
dead.
gonna
They
collect
can't
them
hate
from
you.
the ground. The other one's still watching.
They're dead, geezer. They're
They're
not
still
gonna hate you.
watching. You don't know birds.
I'm being very vegan about this.
I am a snake.
Are you?
Well,
Considering you just
maybe.
murdered a bunch of the
It's-
birds, I don't think that's very
Killed it.
vegan.
Issa just
I killed
unhinges
him.
her jaw and just
I don't actually eat it because I actually am scared of the raven that's left.
What
Think I can
was
fashion a bold group out of these bones.
what was your animal handling, Derek?
19.
19. Cool. It
Wow,
it
all right.
flies down, snatches the thing, and then kind of does a loop and lands back into the tree. You see it chomping on the little bit of food that you gave it. And it's constantly like looking at you every once in a while, flicking to that eye that you see has the scar down it and the milky white eye. But then quickly flicking to the other side so that it can actually see you.
Does it look like it's actually using the scarred eye?
No, but it's like instinctively ticking its head to try and use it, and then realizing it can't see, so it's like looking
Okay.
like
I'll just
other way.
say to it, if you want more of that, just follow us. You can come along with us, and then we can do other people's things.
It squawks at you in response.
I want to name it
Good
Will
boy.
with a Y.
Peregrine.
The were crow thing that's turned back into a villager. Are they bare naked? Or they got?
No,
What's going
they
on
they
there?
look like they've got. What's going on there?
going on
What the villager doing? He is
What the
clad
raven
in
doing?
like in standard villager attire. So he's got a shirt, a short like pants. Yeah, he's got like a
Standard.
belt. He's got a couple of pouches on his belt.
Oh, my guy's got a belt. He's doing all right. Can I do an investigation check and just check all his pockets and pouches and see?
You
what he's
definitely can.
got? Not bad. 16.
Cool. You find 15 silver pieces in one of the pockets. And in another pocket, you find an empty, what do you call it? Whiskey. What is they called?
Flask.
Thank you. Wait,
I'll
you
take
said
it
that so
in purple.
aggressively, Jackson.
Is there anything in that
Flask.
Peregrine?
I'll walk over to Captain Dicky and just try to like reach up to like pour it, and you just take it.
Thanks, Peregrine.
Cool.
Nothing in here.
There's a tiny little bit of liquid in there, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shit. Is it good?
17.
Cool, you save.
He's alright.
It just tastes
What's
a
it
bit
taste
off.
like?
Sprout feathers. Does he sprout feathers? He sprouts like 1 or 2 behind the ears.
Tastes like shit, Peregrine, but I'll keep the flask.
Yeah, enjoy that, mate. That's okay.
Dazu.
So Dazu, upon seeing the, villager appear before him, the where Raven transformed into the villager, he does feel a twinge of guilt, but he knew he had to do what he had to do. And so he's gonna start digging a grave for the villager.
That's cute.
Killed it
I
and
also
then
would
buried
like.
the body so nobody knew he was dead. That's cute.
No, that's not it at all.
Okay.
I just don't
as
want people to think that we killed him.
I would like to. Yeah, I would like to ask Derek as well if he could like say a prayer, do the funeral rites, whatever,
I will oblige and do my best. Catholic
Yeah.
Church.
We are
Thanks,
gathered
sermon.
here today.
Super depressing.
Does he have a wallet on him so I can check his ID so he know his name?
No, he doesn't.
That's why. I want to bury him, and then I want to make a little headstone for him, little pile of rocks at the end.
Yeah, nice. Cool.
Yeah.
You spend some time digging some stuff, and then we'll come back to moving the body and everything.
Sure.
Gornak?
I actually want to take some of the crows, so whatever's left, I'm just going to scoop as many of them as I can carry.
Cool. There
To
were
like a little sack or
there were
something.
like 25 of them, so you can take as many of them as you would like.
There are now at least 5 plucked ones.
Yeah,
I'll take the 5 plucked ones, and I'll take 2 extra.
cool. To pluck later.
To pluck later. And I'll just grab the body and I'll throw it into the hole that Dazu's digging.
Cool.
Jesus.
Oh my
Um,
god! As soon as you do that, I'm like, not on, and I throw them back out. Cool, bro.
Irina's just like looking at you all with like this super confused expression. She's like, but I'm confused. You didn't do this to the zombies, and you had no remorse killing the zombies. They were once human.
Yeah, but they were already dead.
I don't think you're one to speak about remorse after stabbing an unwilling creature.
It was going to kill us.
It was the only point of the fight where it wasn't going to kill us.
Serena kind of sus.
Yeah,
She kind of sus.
I agree.
Imposter.
Like tie her up or something.
She just kind of like she kind of huffs and crosses her arms and stands near a tree.
Richard pulls out the manacles.
Might be time.
Jesus.
Peregrine?
When she goes over to a tree in a little huff, she's going to randomly feel 3 little taps on her shoulder. And when she turns around, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Sorry, real quick. Is this a like a rainstorm or is it like a thunder, like lightning storm?
It's just rain at the moment.
Oh damn! I was hoping she gets struck by lightning when she wouldn't stood under a tree.
I know someone who can make that happen.
Issa?
I would like to pick up feathers that were already on the ground, not feathers off the birds. I'm not plucking
Dazu
them.
approves.
They're probably all
while
the dead
I'm-
ones.
You murdered a bunch of birds. You have no say. And while I'm doing this, be like, if you guys just killed this bird people and all these birds so easily, what do you think of me as a... and of... Gornak? I don't know anyone's name.
Gornak, yes.
Yes. Bugbear, yeah. Gornak as people who are also animal-like.
What about me? What am I, chopped liver?
You're
I
a
haven't shot
dragon.
yous yet.
Yeah.
I wouldn't read too much into it, geezer.
What about Peregrine?
I'm gonna unhinge my jaw right now.
You just at the mention of Peregrine, you just see saliva start to drip from her mouth.
I don't believe there's any need for fighting. It comes down to that you haven't attacked the group. Neither has Peregrine. Neither has Gornak. This
Gornak
thing
started this one.
sprinted at us straight away.
He could have been here
Gornak,
to talk.
protect friend.
Yeah, good on you, Gornak. I pat him. I'm like, yeah, good one, buddy.
It's at this point, Derek, that you feel clanging on the top of your helmet. And the bird is currently sitting on top of your head, and it's beginning to
Fuck
squawk
yes.
at the rest of the
Why do
group.
you
I
get a
love
bird
him.
Friend?
I
He's
love
a
him.
bird friend. I'm the one that was trying to stop the fight, and you get a bird friend. I'm offended.
Birds don't like snakes, geezer.
I would like to call
Call
the
lightning.
snakes forward. No, I'd like to call the snakes forward.
Cool. Yep. You see one like slither out from behind, from in between like one of the rock piles that is thrown around the place. And it slithers towards you slowly. It kind of like looks up and takes stock of what the area, like all of the rest of your group, and sees the bodies of the dead birds. It slithers towards your leg, wraps around, and then comes up towards your mouth, towards your head.
Yeah, and I'll follow Richard, but don't harm him.
Nagini,
Call your friends.
dinner.
As
Bikini.
you
Dinner.
wish. It slithers back
Cool.
down and goes into the brush.
It's kind of a slow collection of snakes following you now. Shouldn't have come to.
You should have seen where I grew up.
Peregrine's terrified.
I said not to do harm. You just don't know it because I was speaking to the snakes.
Yeah,
Geezer,
you only
I grew
said
up.
not to harm Richard.
I said to follow him. They're not. If they're not following everyone else, they're not going to harm him.
Geezer, I grew up noble. Everyone that followed me was a snake.
They didn't have literal venom that
No.
could kill you.
But they could have killed me either way. I'm still here.
Congrats. So was the rest of us.
That's a load of piercing shot into my fist. Had to annihilate 8 snakes in a row.
Cool.
I will attack you if you hurt my snakes.
I'll put my pistol away and keep walking.
Derek, you can add a companion raven.
Yes!
To your character sheet.
Did you ask for this?
No, I didn't. I genuinely didn't. It's just because I befriended it like 3 sessions ago.
This is true. There is backstory.
It's canon. It's a canon event.
Me asking for pets everywhere we go, and the second I get a pet and the other one, Nathan's like, kill it.
Kill it. Don't worry, I can kill this one.
Don't.
I am. Yeah, you now have a raven friend.
You had to kill everything that it loved first.
This is
Is it-
considered a pet, right?
Does it
Yes.
work like Assassin's Creed Ravens? Can we scout ahead?
It can, but it doesn't have any way to communicate back to you.
Damn it.
I'll just give you a
We
quick
just hear
rundown.
squawking that gets further and further
Yeah.
away. That's the only.
I'll give you a quick rundown on its stats. It has 1 hit point. It has an armor class of 12. A -4 on
Protect.
strength, a +2 on dex, a -1 on con, -4 on intelligence, +1 on wisdom, and a -2 on charisma. So have
Damn
fun
it,
with that.
wise as fuck.
Up
Why
on with
is a
Raven.
challenge Raven as a pet?
I think it's just a normal raven, to be honest. I don't think they're intelligent, but not that intelligent.
Waiting for Derek to create some plate armor for Raven.
Yeah. If I can make
Shining
him.
plate armor.
Yeah,
It pretty much
shining
becomes
plate armor for my
Corviknight
raven.
from Pokemon.
Yeah, from Pokemon. Yeah, that's sick.
Cool. You guys head back onto the old Slavich Road.
On the road again.
Heading down the main road.
Country road. Take me home.
To the place I belong. West Slavich Road. Anyway, as you guys travel, the sun begins to go down and further down. Yeah, the sun begins to go down and down. The old Slavich Road meanders into a valley, watched over by dark, brooding mountains to the north and south. The woods recede, revealing a sullen mountain berg surrounded by a wooden palisade. Thick fog presses up against this wall as though looking for a way inside, hoping to catch the town aslumber. The dirt road ends at a set of sturdy iron gates with a pair of shadowy figures standing behind them. Planted in the ground and flanking the road outside the gates are a half dozen pikes with wolves' heads impaled on them. Standing there in the middle of the road, facing your direction, is a hooded figure that is over 6 foot tall.
Hail.
As the rain comes down,
Just that one.
they have their hood up, and it's almost impossible to see who it is. The hood itself seems to be made of a dark purple velvet with gold trimming and a blood red interior. Richard, you recognize this figure from the night you spent sleeping outside.
Oh, fuck.
Back in the village of Barovia. The
God,
figure
this is good.
slowly begins to walk towards you. What are you guys doing?
I actually want to say, hail.
Hail! Irina is you see, as you guys watch this visage begin to walk towards you, you see Irina slowly take steps back.
We're just gonna grab her and put her behind him.
Yeah, super scared.
Yeah,
Super scared.
Derek will kind of front the group.
I'm ready my weapon as well. And back Derek up.
Dar's just going to friendly greet this traveler, and Derek's just boom, pushes past him. And Dar's just oh, what's going on?
You hear the figure begin to speak, and he's like, "My dearest Irina, I have not come for you. You see, this group of adventurers have something that does not belong to them.
I'm about to end this man's whole career. I got all his notes on his backstory, bro.
And I am here
I know you're a
to
simp.
take it back." He undoes his hood, and you see this lean but gaunt face, but that's also somewhat muscular. You see these hypnotic eyes that glow almost in the darkness that surrounds you, and his skin is somewhat pale. You hear Irina beginning to mutter under her breath, "It's Strahd," and she looks panicked. He then kind of does this regal bow, and he's like, "I'm sure by now you have heard about me, yes? I'm the ruler of this land. I am Strahd von Barovich. And like I said, I am here to take something that does not belong to you." Richard?
Well met, Count Strahd. And what is it? What is this item you seem to have misplaced?
Oh, I wouldn't say I misplaced it. More like it was taken from my servants.
Did you give me his flask back?
It
Is it
is
this
not
flask?
a flask. I need not a flask. It is a book, you see.
I don't think I'm gonna need book.
Wow.
What's a book? Never seen it. What's a book? I don't know what a
What's
book
the
is.
book?
With respect, Count. I don't
Book?
read so good.
I can't read.
How do you spell that? Let me just write it down on this. Let me write it down on this collection of sheets of paper. Ooh, B-double-O-K. Oh, interesting. I'll take note of that. Thanks for that one.
It's B-U-K, book.
Why is this book so important to you, Count?
I do not need to share information with you. It is my possession. Therefore, I am here to take it back. And I will take it back however I can. And you see his eyes drift towards Peregrine.
Sorry, wait. What was the name of what? I'm asking Strahd this. What was the name of the book? Sorry, like what? Just so we make sure we give you back the right one.
You see him just like regally kind of put his head in his hands, and he's like, I can see this conversation going nowhere, so I guess we'll just do this the hard way.
Derek steps in his line of sight between him and Peregrine.
He flicks off his outer coat, and it hits the floor, and you see him readying to just sprint full force at you. And that's where we're going to take our second break for the night. So yeah, we're going to go on a break real quick. We're going to come back and do a little bit more of this. So come back in a few minutes. Yeah, so get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat, get something to drink, do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight.
Get down tonight.
And yeah, we will see you in a few minutes. Hello all, welcome back to the continuation of this session. The party has just come up against Strahd on the outskirts of Vallaki, and we are going into combat. So,
shit. I won't put my snakes on him.
Richard, could I please get your initiative?
Oh.
My snakes are
Yeah,
changing
roll
parts.
initiative, by the way. 7.
Oh,
That's my 4th natural one, dude. What the fuck?
that's so rough.
Welcome to my life of
So that's a
rolling
4?
digits all the time.
That's no, oh, sorry. Officially, that's 4. But I'll say I did my like portent magic stuff that I roll every long rest, and one of those was a nat 1, so technically 5.
5, cool. Derek.
6.
6. Dazu.
That was a 21.
Ooh, Gornak.
Fat 11.
Fat 11. Issa.
3.
3.
Done.
Oh, sweet.
Getting you dice out.
We are going to begin combat. Let me just zoom in here to get a little bit of a closer view.
Actually, maybe I'm just getting a new D20. Maybe it's just the D20.
Maybe it is just the D20. Just the
Getting a
D20.
new one. Just the D20.
It is Strahd's turn first. He is going to run. Oh, no, I've got everyone selected.
How sharp do you reckon a short bow is? Do you reckon it's sharp enough to stab into someone's chest?
With a bit of force.
Yeah. I'll just like line it up and then go on. I can just go bang, just stab it through his chest.
I mean, I've
Cool.
got 2 stakes in the back of my vest.
Okay.
He's going to run straight past Derek, not even giving him a second thought. You do get an opportunity attack if you would like.
Yeah, I'm just
Get his
deciding
ass,
whether
Derek.
I do
Beat his
hurt
ass.
him or not.
Go
So
ahead.
he's running, hold your knife out and just cuts him.
So
You
he
don't have
runs
to do anything.
past.
Just
Ooh, ow, ooh,
Yeah,
that hurt.
fuck it.
paper
Why
cut.
not?
Ow, 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 ow.
Ooh.
Ooh.
22 to hit.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Excuse me.
In fact, he's going to use one of his features. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Like, you
I'm
can
actually
take an
gonna use a
opportunity attack. Actually, you get hit.
Yeah. So I should have said that he did it at the start of his turn, but continue. You've got. Yeah, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, 21.
21. Cool. You save. You can make that opportunity attack.
Yeah, cool. 22 to hit.
Hit.
2 points of damage.
Was that 2 points of damage?
No, that was me. It didn't have the same
20
voice.
points of damage.
Jesus.
What from?
Cheese and rice.
Inflict wounds.
Are you a warcaster?
You have
It's
to
not.
be.
Is it? Oh, it's
You
an
can't
opportunity
cast.
to take
You
a
can't cast a spell as an opportunity attack.
Yeah, you take Warcaster.
Yeah, that's why you take
You were
warcaster.
literally telling me this. just
Yeah, I
like
forgot.
3 hours ago.
Fuck it, I'll just hit him with my hammer then.
Okay, so he hits.
Beat his ass, Derek.
Can I try and aim for his kneecaps?
Sure.
Just fucking maim him a bit on the way through. Hey, perfect 8. That's 8 damage.
Cool. It hits him, but it doesn't slow him whatsoever. He's then going to make a unarmed punch against Peregrine.
Wow.
My eyes are going to flash blue, and as he swings out, you're going to roll a natural 1.
Okay, cool. And he misses.
And I'm gonna move out of the way and just kind of say, "I've seen this, Your Grace, and you don't have to fight us." And I'll start reaching for the book.
Cool. He is then going to instead go and lean in and go for a bite attack against you.
Don't kiss you.
Kiss on the forehead.
Which
Roll
is
for Kith.
which is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
You get 5 points of piercing damage.
Wait,
That's fine.
I got silver bob.
Dude, I got 12 AC. I wouldn't waste it.
You could pass out then.
He's gonna give you a little boop on the nose.
You also take 10 points of necrotic damage. And your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Wait, it's silver bobs. Whatever.
Is range reduced to what?
Sorry, I can't hear anything. My headset just decided it wanted to chuck a wobbly. Give me a minute.
It is.
Okay, I'm back. What did you say? What did you ask?
What's my thing reduced to?
It reduces it by 10.
By 10.
Yeah. Yeah, your hit point maximum is reduced by 10.
Cool.
Cool. And that's going to end his turn. Dazu, you are up.
All right, could I seeing? I'm like, do I go for the stakes in? Do I go for the stakes in Richard's pack, or do I go for the book and give him the book so he leaves us alone? I think I'm gonna go for the book. I'm seeing Peregrine reaching for the book. Can I run past and as a free action grab it from?
You can definitely
his hands
do
facing-
what you'd like.
Okay, I'm gonna run past, grab the book,
Yep.
and then run up here and just shove it into his hands and be like, "Take it, please. Just take it. It's yours."
Cool. He receives the tome.
Mhm.
Do you end your turn?
Run.
Yes, I end my turn.
Cool. He is going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn. As he takes the book, he's like, "Good little boy," and then just cracks you one straight in the forehead. Which is going to be a 26 to hit.
Yeah, I think it hits.
Cool. So you take.
I was trying to be nice. What a
Whoop, that's
dick.
the wrong dice. 12 points of slashing damage as he comes up with sharpened claws. You also take.
Also, fucking hell. Trying to do something right in this world. God, I'm never doing anything. I'm not doing anything nice ever again.
18 points of necrotic damage.
I'm down. What the fuck? Sick.
Cool.
I'm down.
Sweet. And that brings us to Irina, who is going to back the fuck up and draw her rapier. And that ends her turn. Gornak, you are up.
I'm gonna rage. That's
Cool.
That's first thing I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna roll that sweet D8 and hopefully get something that isn't a 5. Oh,
It's a
was
5?
1. Let's hope that's not bad.
You shrink.
Ready?
Imagine that.
Die. Shadowy tendrils lash around you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. They also gain 1d12 temporary hit points.
Cool.
So I'm gonna pick Strahd boy for that.
Cool. And it's, what was it, a con?
Con.
That is a dirty 20.
So I guess that beats it because I have no idea what my.
It will, unfortunately. It's
Wait, so
your
he takes no
save.
damage or half damage?
What does it say?
We'll take 1d12 necrotic
Yeah,
damage.
so he won't take any damage, but you still gain
Right.
you'll still gain their temporary hit points.
Plus 1 hit point.
Awesome.
Yeah. And I would like to attack old mate with my halberd.
Go ahead, make a swing.
Pretty sure I'm in range for that. Sure am. Yep. Come on, dice. Let's go. Yeah, I missed. That was a 9.
Cool. Yeah, that definitely misses. So you swing wide. And he
Swing
just
wide.
like ducks out of the way, pretty much. That end your turn?
Sure does.
Cool. He's going to use another legendary action to look Peregrine right in the face and be like, "You shouldn't have held it from me," and then go in with his sharp claws again, which is a natural
gonna be like-
20.
I'm gonna be like on the ground dying and be like, I gave it to you. I literally didn't hide it from you. I gave it to you.
Which is 18 points of slashing damage.
And then fucking necrotic damage on top of that.
He's
Fuck
doing
me, bro.
he's doing all of these attacks non-lethal, by the way. And then 26 points of necrotic damage.
So what do you mean by non-lethal?
So you just, if you go below 0, you just drop to 0.
Okay, because that was enough to properly kill me.
Yeah, nah, you just drop to 0. It's non-lethal. So you are unconscious.
Giving it to you and then fall back.
Cool. That brings us to Richard's turn.
I don't want to fight him, honestly. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna move over here with Irina because she's the job, right? And then fuck it. He's just down 2 of me mates, right? Yeah, I'm gonna crack off 2 shots with an action search.
Go ahead.
And then yeah, so first pistol is 24 to hit.
Hits.
13 damage.
Go.
Second pistol is 24 to hit
Hits.
with 11 damage.
Go.
Action surge, so I get another shot. Is 23 to hit
Hits.
for 13 damage.
Cool. As you fire these bullets off into him, he does not even flinch on the impact.
Yeah, fuck.
They just seep into his... They just seem to impact and seep into his body.
Ew.
Well, I'm all out of ideas. I've tried one thing and I'm all out of ideas.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. He's going to use his last legendary action to use his move ability. And as you fire after him knocking down his friends, he's just going to look straight over at you, and then you just see this blur as he completely rushes in your direction. He does not provoke opportunity attacks as he moves. And that brings us to Derek.
Derek is going to yell at the top of his lungs. Just leave, you spineless beast. You have what you came for, as he's bringing up both Peregrine and Dazu with Prayer of Healing.
Cool.
Yippee.
So you guys come back up with how much HP?
Just rolling that now, but I can't find my other dice.
Hope you've got another prayer, cleric.
You both get 9 points of health.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Actually, no. Daz is just like, just gets up like he's waking up from a sleep. It's like he's
a
been through
normal
it so many
occurrence.
times.
Yeah.
Literally. He's like, all right. Just gets up, stands up.
And then I'm gonna move right up next to him.
Cool.
Just walking towards him leisurely as I'm bringing up my friends, telling him to fucking leave.
Yeah, cool. That brings us to Peregrine's turn.
No shit.
Coming back from the brink of unconsciousness, you are currently prone, so you have to spend half your movement to get up if you want to use movement.
No, I don't think I would. I'll spend a bit of movement just to kind of straighten myself up a little bit, but I won't be doing anything.
Cool. So you end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. That brings us to Esau.
I don't know what to do. I'll attack him and then he comes for me. I'm gonna try. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try and vortex warp him away.
Okay.
I think
Ooh,
it's gonna
nice.
work, but we can try.
Cool. What is that? A
Con 13 save.
Con 13. Yeah, beats it.
Yeah, okay.
Only just, though.
Rude. Okay, well, that's, I don't know what else to do.
Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no, I want to move to Irene, actually. Where is she?
Okay.
Where is she? So
She's
here.
down
She's
there,
down
yeah.
the bottom. You
What's
have to
the
move past Strahd.
That's yucky. If I go.
Keeping your distance. Cool, and that ends your turn?
Yeah.
Sweet. Top of the round, it is Strahd's turn. Richard, as he faces you off, you notice some wounds that you caused slowly begin to close, and the bullets just fall straight out of the holes that they created.
Seat count. No harm done.
No harm, no foul.
He kind of like stands there with his arms in front of him, and he's like, "What curious contraptions. May I have a closer look?" As you reach out, he's just gonna go for a jab to your midsection, which is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's certainly fucking hit.
Yeah, so that deals 10 points of slashing damage, and then another 15 points of necrotic damage. He'll then reach back and bam again with his fist. which is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
That deals another 11 points of slashing.
Yeah. I'm down.
And another 12 points of necrotic.
Yeah, I'm down.
Cool. You fall. He is then going to pivot unnaturally on the spot without even moving his feet and just like tilt his head slightly, looking at Derek. And he's going to end his turn. Dazu, you are up.
All right, I am going to run here. I'm going to do a drive-by, which is going to be a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Yep, dealing. I'm going to use my sneak attack. That's going to deal. Not great. 10 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
I'm going to keep running. So here. And then I'm going to bonus action. You said there was like a thing up here. There's like a city or something.
Yeah, correct.
Actually, can I go from here rather than going straight? Can I go there?
Yep.
And then I'm going to bonus action dash to move up to here.
Cool.
Cool. That's my turn. And actually, while I'm up there, can I start like yelling? Dazu is like terrified. He is like screaming at the top of his lungs. Just
Cool.
like yelling for help.
Sweet. And that ends your turn?
Yeah.
He's going to use a legendary action to make an attack against Derek, which is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Which deals 12 points of slashing. And 21 points of necrotic.
Fuck off. Gonna have to try harder than that to kill me, bro.
He's definitely gonna. Which brings us to Irina's turn, who is just backing the fuck up. And that ends her turn. That brings us to Gornak.
Righty, I'm just gonna move down to here, and I'm gonna make another attack at him.
Go ahead.
He's fucking hit this time. It's a 19 hit.
Hits.
Woo! Finally got one. What am I doing?
Going up against Strahd. That's what you're going. That's what you're doing.
Righty, that was 11 points of damage with my halberd.
Cool. He just like, you just like cleave it into him, and he just like stands there, just continually looking at Derek. Does that end your turn?
Not even there to this man. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Cool. He's going to use another legendary action to make a attack against Derek.
Fuck me, bro.
Which is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Which deals... That's the wrong dice. That's a shit roll. 5 points of slashing damage. And another 15 of necrotic.
So what was that? You're muted.
I'm down.
You're down. Cool. Which
not
then brings us
As I'm going down, I'm going to murmur out, pathetic, as I fall down.
that brings us to Peregrine. You're up.
Has he still got the book in his hand?
Yes, he's got it tucked underneath one of his arms.
I'm gonna go for a Hail Mary chromatic orb. I'm gonna make it a fire and see if I can hit the book.
Sure, go ahead.
Let's piss him off even more. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, fuck him. Not bad. I think 18.
It impacts him, doesn't hit the book.
Oh, cool. I just went back to the map and saw Darzy's character just like running.
I promise I'm not abandoning the party. I'm trying to go get help.
No, I'll just kind of like sit back down, just kind of staring at the book, muttering to myself.
How much damage did you deal? Fire?
Oh shit! I can't believe I forgot to roll. 3, 12, 16.
16. Cool. Sweet. You see it just like impact like the side of him that the book's under, and he now has like this burn mark across the side of his face. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. He's going to use his legendary action to zip up
Fucking hell.
to Peregrine, and he's now staring you down at the down in the face, and he's like, "You should have stayed down." And that brings us to Issa's turn.
Okay. Well, I feel like I'm going to get attacked either way at this stage, so I may as well try and do nothing.
Might as well try and do nothing.
Well, it doesn't matter because he's just going to heal himself. But I am going to try Chaos Bolt
Cool.
on him. I wrote down how to do this. Okay, so does a 22 hit?
Hits.
Okay, so the d8s.
Chaos Bolt is a first level spell. I need you to roll a d20.
Okay. That's a 19.
Cool. Nothing happens. Wild magic
Okay.
does not surge.
Lame. I wanted to turn into a potted plant. That would actually probably be very helpful at the moment because he'd be like, turn around and be like, who fired that? And just be like,
There's a potted plant.
It's just a plant.
It's a plant of Chaos Bolt.
yeah.
Oh, we're in a storm, so thunder damage could be fun. Yeah. But acid damage. Acid. I'm a snake.
Snake.
I'm a
Technically,
snake.
snakes do poison
Snake.
damage, but
I don't care. I don't care.
Close
Close
enough.
enough. There's no
Actually-
poison. Actually, there is poison damage on there. Fine.
actually, well, actually,
Yeah, so what are you
Anyway.
doing?
I'm gonna do thunder damage because
Cool.
we're in a storm, and that is. Wait. I've confused myself again. Oh no, I haven't. I can do this. I know what I'm doing.
Do you?
God. No. That is 9 thunder damage.
Cool. He takes it like a champ.
Of course he does.
And does that end your turn?
I'm gonna give him 2 middle fingers as I back away some more towards.
as you do a Homer and back into the hedge.
Yep. Well,
It's
I'm
like-
trying to stay somewhat close to Arena.
That's a good idea, probably, so she doesn't just run off.
Yeah. And that ends my turn. I'm just gonna back away.
Cool.
My fingers up.
Peregrine, as you look at the face, the slightly burnt face of Strahd, you notice it just heal back at the start of his turn.
Not breaking eye contact.
He's going to go for a melee attack against you, which is a 27 to hit,
It's
Nah, misses, I think.
which
I'll shield you, be fine.
deals 8 points of slashing damage,
okay.
and then another.
Does at least do 1 point of necrotic damage because if he is, then he's down. Because me and
Yeah,
me
it
and him are on
does.
this.
Cool.
Peregrine and I are on the same HP at the moment.
And I lay back down.
Cool.
You're like,
He's then going to step over to Gornak, looking at him, just going, "Oh, you're an interesting fellow." Okay.
Just gonna roar at him.
Cool.
Right.
That is a
Right.
19 to hit.
That does hit.
Cool. That deals 6 points of slashing damage.
To half that to 3.
And
I think
then
I'll have-
15 points of necrotic.
nah, you only have resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, piercing.
That was 18 total damage. Yeah, I'm still healthy. Nothing but
Cool.
a thing.
Thing.
That brings us to Darzu's turn. What are you doing, bud?
I'm going to move my map back up to where I am, and I'm going to run between like the spikes and shit,
Yeah.
and run to the gate. It's a metal gate, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start banging. I'm gonna draw my dagger and my short sword, like my actual physical ones. I'm gonna start banging the hilts of them on the gate, just like screaming fucking bloody murder, like screaming for help, hoping that anyone can hear me. How tall is this gate?
It's like 20 feet high. 30
Okay,
feet
is there a gap underneath the gate
no.
at all?
No. Well,
Okay.
it's kind of like stuck in the ground. You might be able to dig a gap.
Okay. Is it like, what's the front of this gate look like? Is it like a grill? Is it like
Yeah.
iron bars?
It's like iron bars, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb the
Cool. As you begin to climb, you see a whole bunch of like guards kind of like see you banging on the thing, and they're like, "Open the gate! We're under attack!" And
no. Oh fuck. Okay, fuck.
it begins opening. They don't seem hostile to you.
Okay. Do they like start heading out?
They're beginning to make their way towards you. Yes.
Okay. Can I like run in to meet them as well? have movement.
The gate's still slowly opening, so it's like,
Okay.
yeah, you could
Can I
probably.
I just want to scream as well. I just want to say like, I just want to be like, bring a medic, or a healer, please.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. That's my turn.
That ends your turn. Sweet. Strahd is going to use a legendary action.
There's bloody legendary actions.
Make an attack against Gornak, which is a 25 to hit,
It's
which deals 9 points of slashing damage.
was that 4 or 5?
Player's favor, so it rounds down.
4, sweet.
And then that's 12 points of necrotic damage as well.
16 damage. I'm still alright.
Cool.
Don't worry.
And that brings us to Irina's turn, who, seeing you do that, is going to move and then action dash another 30 feet towards the town. At the end of her turn, Strahd's going to use another legendary action to make an attack against you, Gornak, which is a 18 to hit,
Hits.
which deals 6 points of slashing damage. And then 10 points of necrotic.
Sweet.
And that brings us to your turn, Gornak.
Alrighty, I'm just gonna square one off with the old boy.
Yep.
Say, might not get out of this alive, but I'll do my best to take you with me, and I'll swing and miss with that one.
Cool. You swing wide, and he just like slowly ducks completely out of the way. Does that end your turn?
Yeah. Can't do anything else after that.
Cool. He's going to use his last legendary action to make another attack against you, which is a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that I think that just meets it. You know.
Which deals 11 points of slashing, and then 17 points of necrotic.
Already, I'm down.
Cool.
Got me that time.
Sweet. Which brings us to Issa's turn. What are you doing, Issa?
Going with oh, I didn't mark that off. I am going with just gonna do Scorching Ray.
Cool, go ahead.
So 13 to hit.
Misses. He just like sidesteps and it just fires back into the forest behind him.
I don't even light fire because there's too much.
Any movement?
Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat some more to find Irene.
She's headed towards the city.
Oh, right. I couldn't see her.
Cool.
I'm just pretty much running away from him until he kills me.
Sweet. Cool. It is Strahd's turn. Cool. He is going to step over to Peregrine. Peregrine, buddy. What have you got on you trinket-wise? Whether it be inventory, I can't hear you, inventory, or whether or not it be just something flavored to your character.
You took my frog and a stick away. The only other thing I'd have that I haven't already given away is I think Gusto had that. The orb from underground.
Yeah, cool. Strahd picks you up by the collar and lifts you up. You slowly fading in and out of unconsciousness, and he just kind of looks through your possessions, and then just kind of takes the orb and goes, "A trophy," and then he just like drops you to the floor.
I worked so goddamn hard to get that.
He then looks towards the city as the gates are opening and these guards are heading out. He then just disapparates into a flock of bats and spreads out over a wide area and completely disappears into the night. For those that are currently unconscious, you guys are dipping in and out of unconsciousness. Luckily, he seems to be toying with you, as all of those attacks were non-lethal. You feel yourselves being lifted and taken into the city. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Strong level up, right? For all the hard work we did.
Strahd.
You guys fought Strahd. So thank you so much. Back to back. Thank you so much for joining us, anybody still watching. We very much appreciate it. If you could jump over to our Discord, our YouTube, our Instagram, if you haven't already, that would be very much appreciated. Quick reminder, our stream is sponsored by two lovely sponsors. The first being Stabby Joe & Co. Use Mimic 5 at the Stabby Joe & Co. website to get 5% off. And then also Dubby, the creators of amino acids and caffeine that we all so preciously love.
Damn, they created amino acids? Damn.
Yeah, they created the amino acids. They are the only amino acid everybody should buy, and when they buy it, they should use Mimic Loaf as a discount code to get 10% off the store. Head over there. Do it.
Do it, or else.
Or
be dire consequences. Strahd will visit you in your home.
Quick reminders too. We have Baldur's Gate tomorrow night, which is going to be fun. We're going to continue off where we left off. We also have Astral Sea on Friday. So come check us out if you want to get more slices of the loaf. And yeah, we love you and goodbye.
We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Stick around for a few seconds because we are going to raid Dice Legends.
Yippee!
So hit us when you are ready. Bye.
Ta-ta. Auf Wiedersehen, as they say.
Toilet water, say goodbye.
That's a top tier Twitch name for sure.
Toilet water.
Yeah.
Toilet water.